everybody, it's Julie, and I'm here with day 1 of 12 days to build a junk journal. So for day 1, we are to choose our size, our theme, gather the items, and make the cover. So I have chosen my size. I had in my chipboard, I had these 2 pieces. I am going to be doing a ring bound bind journal. So similar to what I'm doing for my my December daily. This is how I've done my December daily the last several of the years, not the last several years, but several of the years. And by the way, I did get my day 2 done. We went and saw the tree. They had a tree lighting, and then they asked you, if you didn't get to come to the tree lighting, to just drive through and check out the tree. And so we did. So this is our beautiful tree that is our community tree. It's at our community building and park. And I have our information that I wrote there. Added some of the lights here. I did add the gold pin onto the black here. I really like that, so I'll show you. This is the page we made in the live the other day. Okay, so just adding it like that, and I think that it makes them actually look more like a light bulb. I love it. Oh, and I did do the page from the event that we did. Here's a belly band that I can write in. This is the actual paper of what we did. And then there's me waiting for the briefing, or might have been the debrief. And then Tom talking to when we were being checked on to make sure we were okay. And our information here. So I did use, this was from the Friday freebie. I used the Friday freebie back here as well. We did go shopping. I made a bag out of an envelope. I have videos showing how I did that, and I'm hoping to have a reel on Instagram of making this one if it turns out. So Tom got this wreath of bells to use as a gift for our Christmas party, and I purchased that one at Michael's, and so I tell about that story over here on a Project Life card. Again, this piece here was from the Freebie Friday. I added brown paper packages, jingle bells, because it was a shopping trip. Was our annual go shopping for the family Christmas, pick out our ornaments. Okay, so yeah, so we're all caught up now. Added, I am using the date stamp, and so on the opposite page now, I didn't have much going on December 2nd, so I went ahead and just did one page. I used a flinch card that I had painted. The background, this paper here had white background, and I used the checkerboard tissue paper from Dollar Tree that they have in the summertime. It's like a tissue paper. So that is that. And so I've got day 2, day 3. I do have day 4 almost finished. I'm excited. So anyway, so this is the size, and it will a 8.5 by 11 page is going to fit in it perfectly. And so I can use 12 by 12 papers. I can use 8.5 by 11 papers, and I think it's going to be great. This particular print, this is from the day 1 of the Christmas digitals that all the Patreons are receiving as my thank you gift to them. And so you can find Patreon, www.patreon.com/DearJulieJulie, and check that out if you wanted to. So each day this month, they are receiving digitals. Not all Christmas, but right now they're getting Christmas ones. Okay, so nice thick piece of chipboard. So that is going to tell me what my size is going to be. My theme, I decided I was going to do my cardinal journal. This is something that I've been wanting to do for myself for a long time, and I'm excited to finally get to do it. Now, I was able to gather the items that are required just from the things that I had saved that are in my craft room. Some of them were from the Cardinal kit that was available in the Dear Julie Etsy shop last year. And I had made a few to sell and one for myself. And so I have those items. But I still have another box of Cardinal collected stuff in the warehouse. So I'll be getting that later today and bringing it in and adding it to so that I have it for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be choosing the pages, making the fancy folds, gluing the pages, and adding the doing the flips and the pockets and everything, and then binding the journal. So I'll be putting it together in the rings. Okay, so yay, that's exciting. So today, again, we are to talk about the size and the theme. I'm gathering the items. So these are the items, the required items, and then we're going to make the cover. Okay, so I have this tissue. I believe I have some more like cardinal tissue. And I also think I may use the red and white checked tissue in this. So the red and white checked tissue like you saw here. Okay, and it worked out really good to be able to put that on the back of a paper. Okay, for wrapping paper, I do have the full rolls of this. This was part of the Cardinal kit, so I grabbed it to start off with because I'm probably going to want to have pages that are out of the wrapping paper. I also believe I have a couple more Cardinal wrapping papers that I can choose from. Okay, next was ribbon. And so in that kit was a tassel kit. So I have all these ribbons in here, including this vintage ribbon right here. And so I will be able to use that. And so when I say it's from the kit, there are still some Christmas kits available in the Etsy shop. And they have paper and a cover kit and a tassel kit and an embellishment kit like I'm going to show you here in a few minutes. So here's some ribbon that has some danglies on it. I'll have to untie the eyelash trim, but so I have that collected. And then this was in the Cardinal kit. So I have this, and this was in the Cardinal kit. Now, I also have more of this. I use this in the grand room, but I still have more of this. Okay. The next, you need to use a gift bag or box. I have this little one. So it gives us some strings to use as well as the fun plaid gift bag. And then I have this one, and I originally was going to use this for the cover, and then I found that chipboard and I was like, okay, that's perfect. So it has all that going on, and I'm showing you all that because if you remember the gift bag that just kept on giving, we used, there's a lot of paper resource on a gift bag. So again, we'll have this gray string that we can use. We have 2 of them. Okay, so next is the napkins. And this one was in the, actually both of these were in the cardinal kit. Okay, so this one has all that yumminess. And this one has the cardinal here and here. It has six cardinals? Yeah, 6 cardinals that we'll be able to use. Okay, this is the one that is out of the Patreon, Emerald Patreon embellishment kit for this time. And I love the way this turned out on pages. So I grabbed one to put in to use in my cardinal, in my December journal. Then I have this that I've already added, and this was a napkin that I picked up at Spectrum Art Creation. And aren't they, oh, look her with the necklace on, and the little, they all have a little headdress. So silly. Okay, so next, some tickets. So I've got some ready. Next is mail, and this had come in the mail, and when I went to take it apart, I ripped it, but that's going to be okay. But bring winter birds into your backyard. But there's a cardinal, and it was from Ace. It was from last year. Then I was able to take the address labels off of this envelope. We've got the beautiful cardinal stamp. So both of those came in the mail. Okay, so mail and mail. And then over here I have another stamp. That's how they canceled it, you guys. And that. And this was like on an envelope that came in the mail. Okay. Then we have envelopes. And again, from the, this was from my cardinal collection. This one was from the cardinal kit. These were from the cardinal kit. This is from my collection. This is from the cardinal kit. So you got the cardinal on the back, and then a big red envelope, and this one. So lots of envelopes to be able to use, and excited because my pages are big. So I can use a full envelope on a page. I can go ahead and put this up over the top of the page. Okay, and have a double tuck on that side. Or put it here and you can have a flip up. So, yeah, so lots of envelopes saved. So next is stamps and stencils. Now I have my Christmas stamps here, right over here. I have my full drawers of stamps that I can grab from, and my binders, but I pulled these out. I have this frame. Okay, so that came from Spectrum Art Creations, and so that's something that I might use. I hope I remember to use these because I did specifically buy these, even though I think that might be a blue jay, but I can probably make it look like a cardinal. So, but there, that one's a cardinal there. So, I have those, and I have this one. Okay, and then for stencils, I have this. This is from Ciao Bella. I love this stencil. This one is Stamperia's Sleeping Beauty. You've seen me use this a million times. I love that one. This one's also from Sleeping Beauty. And then, so that was stamps and stencils. So these are the things that we have to use somewhere in our journal. So I've made sure I've got those. And then you get to use anything from your stash. The details video is linked in the description box down below for our December challenge. And there are prizes. It's a lot of fun. So the next thing is gift tags. So I have these gift tags. Vicki always gave me things that that had a cardinal. She knew my love for cardinals. So this was a package of gift tags. I think these came in Happy Mail, you guys. If you were the ones that sent, if you sent me these gift tags, you know, go ahead and take credit for it down in the thing down below. So a bunch of different cardinals gift tags. So there we go. I also have a bunch more cardinal stickers and things from the things my mom and dad used to get in the mail. And then this year at Dollar General, they had this set of gift tags and you get cardinals on both sides. So that was cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cardinals. But then you also get the poinsettias and the pines. It'll be really pretty. And then the Merry and Bright and the Warm Wishes. These actually would be really pretty in my December daily, because I do have a woodland theme part going to it as well as what you've seen so far. So the last thing that we need is a jingle bell. This is my embellishment kit that came out of the cardinal kit, but I did also add my cardinal brads that I had been able to pick up from Spectrum Art Creations. They have brads of all different things. And so I had picked up some of the cardinal ones. And so I put them in here just so they wouldn't get lost. That's the only thing I've added to this that wasn't already in there. So I have this amazing jingle bell. And I'm so glad I saved one of these. Look at that. So this little jingle bell, I think that's the same one that's in the mini Santa kit. So there's still some of those mini Santa kits available in the Etsy shop. Okay, so that is the things that I have to use, and I have collected them, so that's going to make that easier. So let's go ahead and let's start on our cover. So we've chosen our size, okay? So I told you the size, I told you the theme, I've gathered my items, and now we're gonna make the cover. So I have put them somewhere. Where did I put there they are. Okay. Okay, so I have my cover. And I am going to use this fabric. This, because this is a memory journal for me, I'm making this personally for myself and to fill it with memories and those moments that remind me of people that are not here anymore. So it's going to have a lot of like little pockets, I'm hoping, and tucks and things like that I can write things down, put pictures. But this reminds me of my family, and especially my dad and his love of USC. And one year I made aprons for everybody in our family. I did cute little ruffly ones for all the girls, and then I did like bakery or chef aprons for the boys, and one of the girls that is definitely doesn't do the ruffly thing. And I did quite a few of them out of this fabric. So, and I think it's going to work really well. I have a beautiful image from a Daphne's Diary magazine. Now, you can, it's my understanding you cannot use Daphne Diary stuff in things to sell, but I can use it in this because it is for my personal use only. So yeah, and I did, once I found that out, because I was afraid that I would accidentally use an image from her stuff, I stopped buying the magazine. And I bought them every time they came out. I had their date books, all of the things, and I was like, okay, I'm afraid. What if I accidentally and if I was just at home, you know, whatever, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. I don't think they're going to come out and find you, but I'm online, so yeah. So no more Daphne's Diary for me. That's sad because I really did love the magazine. So I've cut these out. I might use that. And I really like that. Isn't that cool? I might use that in my... I probably will use that in my tassel. So... Okay. So here we go. I don't know if you know, but I really do love my Mono Tombow liquid glue. You don't see me use it as much lately because I found that the other Mono Tombow liquid glue, the Multi XL, that's the one with the green, that it dries so much faster. But this is still probably my favorite. It's a liquid glue. And so I've turned it over and I'm using the bottom, and I'm just going to saturate this so that it stays. Now, usually I do it more because the glue actually hardens. And so if I'm doing something that is like a cardboard box or something that I need it to be more sturdy, it helps with that. This I'm not so worried about, but I do want to hurry up and get it so that it doesn't dry. I'm going to go around the edges one more time. You see it also, it has like a raised grid on it. Okay, so here we go. And I'm going to pull from the center and pull to the outside because fabric stretches. Okay. Oh my gosh. What are the chances? That's like as lined up as you can. That don't usually happen for me, but there you go. Okay. I am going to come in from these edges. And you know what? Do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna cut these down. I don't think I need as much space. So for my cover, I'm going to make the back and the front panels, and then after I have finished the journal, putting it together, I will be adding lace to close it. But my journal is going to be finished. I mean, it's fine to just have these two panels. It's just something extra that I know that I'm planning to add. And that's just it. It finishes it, but I don't want to do it until I have made the journal. I don't want to add the lace because I don't want to. I want to make sure it's big enough, because this this journal, I want to use a lot of these things that you're going to see me use have meaning to me. And I may not tell you what that is. I may not. When I'm using it, I can, even just going through what I've shown you today And I can go, oh, I remember when I got that. Oh, I remember that was the one that such and such sent. So... Okay, so I have cut these edges. Now the chipboard is really thick, so I made sure that I left enough of the edge to cover the edge of the chipboard. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the top and the bottom. And I'm going to add my glue right along here. So, I don't know, did I tell you I'm doing binder rings? So I'm doing the binder rings. I'll do the large binder rings like those. And I just saw some at Dollar Tree. I'm like shocked. If you can't find them at Dollar Tree, I have gotten them for several years. What I've done is I've gotten at Joann's. I've gotten the ones that are in the embroidery section of the store, and they're made to hold your embroidery thread, but they're expensive. Like, you pay, they're a pretty penny, maybe even a very pretty penny. Okay, so we're going to put that down. Now you see, I want to make sure that I get a nice edge here. I don't know if I'm going to put metal corners on this. I might, just because I want this to be so special. I'm thinking this might be the same type of binding that I might do for William's for his big bug book. So but he's not getting that. That's not going to be a Christmas present. For his Christmas present, he got to go ride bulls in a rodeo, and we did that. We're trying, you know, the kids are all older, so we've been trying to do an experience. If we can do it with them, that's great. If we can't, then you know, and our grandkids are all over the West Coast, so not as easy to do it as we'd like. Okay. My gosh, I'm loving this. Look at that. And this is totally, the front is going to totally be covered, but the back won't be. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing right down here. I'm going to add some extra glue in this corner. Then I'm going to go ahead and come up across. Okay. And I'm going to let this dry, so it's okay that it's going to go off the edge there. Okay, so we're going to go there, grab. So I'm pushing it down around that corner and then bringing it in. So we've mitered that edge. Okay, so this is the inside edge where obviously where the holes are. So if you're curious about the lace, about what I'm talking about, adding the lace to it ends up, it's not really a spine, but it covers the, this right here. It ends up, your lace is attached here and it's attached to the other side. And so it makes it look like a whole book. It also helps with this. It turned out so cool. And I did it on Shellys graduation journal, which was like a scrapbook. Okay, so there's the first one. I'll be doing the same thing on the other one. I'm going to go get the picture that I have for the front. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm hoping that I have something in here that I can use. I'm going to move this over because it's still drying. And it's not really about Christmas. It's about the cardinal, but I like this. So I think I'm going to go with these in the front and the back. Okay. It's so funny. I've had these for a while. So I'll have one for the front and one for the back. We'll go ahead and put this on, and so you can see that which side has the holes. This one. Okay, so okay, yeah, we'll be within the holes. Okay, perfect. Okie dokie. So we're going to add the glue to this. Oh, I think we need a new one. Okay, so I usually have one that is getting close to being done. Okay, and we'll just have to switch out the top because there's no top on this one. But we'll go ahead and start getting go around the edge, especially around the edge on this. Okay, around the edge. And I'm going to add a pocket, so I want to make sure that the other is, so it's sticking. So yes, obviously, because I'm showing you with it, you can use this on fabric. Okay. So, and I found out about this glue several years ago from Jessica over at Paper Terrace. She was I'm a Cool Mom at the time, and I was like, oh, I'm going to try that. And I have a lot of people that work with me and that follow me that do not like this glue, but I love it. Okay, so here we're going to go ahead and set this down. Kind of get an idea. I want to kind of center it if I can. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Optical illusion there. Okay. Okay, so now the one thing that about this glue is I put it down, and then I'm going to have to come back and tell it who's boss. But with fabric tack, it would already be I would already not be able to use this. And then the other thing is the blue is less expensive than the green Mono Tombow liquid glue. So I did do a cover not too long ago using the green one. Okay, so that's going to give me my cover, and I am very happy with it. Okay, where are my holes? My holes are here. I did these, and these are going up, but that's okay. It's okay. Okay, find our holes. There's one. There's one. There's one. Okay, I think we'll use the crocodile. Okay, I'm going to use it in this direction, okay, because I can see the goodie coming down. You know what? Let's figure this out. It comes down. Okay, so you see where it's coming? So if I line this up with my hole with about the third little notch there, I should be in the hole. Or I could just line it up like that, right? Okay. And it did. Great job. It went through. I don't think I'm going to be able to use any of my eyelets. I might try. Okay, so coming to here. So for this challenge, you get to make any style of journal. So if you want to do an altered book this time, you can do an altered book. You can do an altered cover, just use a book cover. Make your cover out of a cereal box. Composition book. But you need 60 pages. I am going to show you a hack that I came up with to be able to get 60 pages and use the tab binding method. So, yeah. So I'm going to do that to 2 of them. Okay. And this one will be my front. So just know I'm going to do the same thing for the back, and that's what the back is going to be. Okay. Just like this. This is what the back, of course, this could be the back. Okay, that could be the back. Because in the book, they were facing, I kind of like them facing up. I like them facing up. Flowers grow up. But a swag would be hanging down. So, anyway, with that, ooh, I kind of like that. What? Okay, so this is the Daphne's Diary. It says Daphne's Diary right there that I got. This is what's on the other side. I was thinking I would be able to make like a traveler's notebook, but I think this is going to be beautiful. And if I rip this, I will save this edge. Okay, no matter what, because I think the edge is cool. It's too big. I mean, unless you put the whole thing on here. I'm thinking, before I, cut into it, I want to, and I'm thinking I like the With Love, but I think I want it separate. Okay, well, I'm good with, I know what I want to do down here, so we can go ahead and start. Okay, so I'm gonna rip around it. Okay, and I'm purposely ripping like this, okay, because I want that thick paper edge. So, oh, I like it on the green. This happens sometimes. It's like, oh, I like it on that. I love it on that. So, okay. Okay, being very, very careful. This is a really thick paper. Oh my gosh. I love this. This is going to be my front. Okay, I want to go around the outside of this with my gold pen. Oh, I forgot to show you also, I have my paint, okay? Paint was one of the things that you have to have, and it's right here. So I do have my paint ready. I have gathered that. You have to use paint somewhere. We also probably will be using some watercolor paint, because Grabby has sent me some watercolors, a travel watercolor and it just came in the mail yesterday, and I haven't even opened it yet. I'm so excited to do that and to go down that rabbit hole. Whoa. Oh well. I might want that to be bigger like that, since I messed up anyway, right? If you look at old like antique cards and stuff like that, the gold that's going around the outside is not usually straight. It's usually, whoever did it didn't have a steady hand. So and when you layer this, you get more of the shiny gold. Okay. Make sure that we've got the edge. It also it's covering the image pretty well. So this is the pen set from Dollar General from Christmas time last year. I have not seen it this year, but they're still putting stuff out at Dollar Tree and at Dollar General. I'm still seeing new, but of course I have a little tiny Dollar Tree, so. Okay. Okay, so there's that. So you know I will glitter all the green in here. And I do want to grab this with love. And since we started with it in the opposite, we'll continue because I don't want to have to. I think I want with love, remember, or remember with love. Is what I want to do. Okay, I want something around the outside of that. I'm thinking green. Do I have my green holly page? I know I have a green page saved to use in this journal, but I wanted to use it as probably as a page. So I'm going to find something that I can put behind there that's green. That's not big enough. I'm over here in the other things that I have saved. Got red. And snowflakes. That might work. Or what about a piece of the fabric? So this is real life. This is how I actually try to figure things out. I have an idea, but it's not written in stone, shall we say. Okay, let's see. We did that. We'll go ahead and do it and see if we like it. So, yeah, I'm excited to do this journal finally. I don't know if this might not be enough. But yeah, that won't fray. I'm afraid so we'll just cut that edge. This edge will just fray. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, wait, no, it's the edge, so we can't even... I like a ripped fray better, but that's okay. I say that a lot, don't I? That's okay. That's okay. Because it's all okay in junk journaling. Everything's okay. Okay. There we go. I am just so excited. So, I love cardinals. When I lived in Iowa, I had a pair of cardinals make a nest right outside my kitchen window. Unfortunately, cardinals, well, fortunately for them, they make several nests. And then they kind of watch them and decide which one's going to be the best, the safest. And they decided mine wasn't the safest. So but they must have been close by because the boy, and they do it together. They build together. They take care of the babies together. But he would come and he would sit on my clothesline and sing. So I did get the benefit. I didn't have time. I didn't ever find out where they had their nest, but I enjoyed watching them build their nest that day so much. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna love this. I decorate my grand room with cardinals, and so this will have a beautiful place to be. I do even have a book stand. I'm like, all these ideas are going through my head. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be working on this. So I will also be working on the pink bird. I'm going to be using the pink bird journal. As soon as we finish this, I'm going to be using that to make my look back to look forward journal. If you're like, what? It's a journal that I do every year to just kind of set my intentions for the following year. And then I use it as a place to put anything, to write anything in it that I don't want to lose. Like, for several years I've used it for a couple years I've used it and when I'm doing the VIP, when I'm coming up with an idea for the challenge, my notes will be in there. I usually do it with about 120 pages. It's a list journal, which is one of my favorite types of journals to make. Oh, you know what? Oh, I was going to say I could put one of the brads on there, but I'm not going to, because that just gives another thing that can get caught on something. I don't, a lot of times I don't make my covers super fancy. I don't put a lot of bulky things on them, but this one's kind of an exception. I mean, I'm like saying that, and then I'm like, I want to put that ribbon that has the stuff on it. Not too fancy. I want to put this on it. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, maybe I want it under here. So we used liquid glue, so we have a little bit of time to play with it. Okay, let's get this out of the, oh no, we lost some beads, but we'll be able to use those. Okay. Okay, 1, 2. I think we'll have it just come out from under the with love. Okay. So I'm going to want to put some glue right here to stop the next one from coming off. Okay, I'm going to put, I haven't mixed these two glues before. I know Fabric Tack and Tombow Mono don't like each other. They will make each other not dry, like. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cut you. You don't need to stick to my fingers. Okay. I'm gonna put glue along the edge just to see if that might help hold those from coming undone. Okay, going up and under. Okay, well this side's going down like it's supposed to. Okay, it does all, both of the glues dry clear. So there, that'll give that down there. I'm kind of thinking I want some lace. Do I want Dollar? No, don't want Dollar Tree. Have my vintage lace here. We're going to let this dry because I do want to use Fabric Tack to hold the lace down. But we're going to go ahead and go with Love. And so I'll be doing that. And what else do I want to add? Oh. While I'm thinking, go ahead and do our fingernail polish. Remember to make sure that you're in a well-ventilated area. I love the look of the fingernail polish. Everywhere the fingernail polish goes, you get the shiny. Then you also get just a little bit of random glitter. And I like to put it on the green foliage. And for this one, I'm actually going to put it on these green berries as well, because I just think I want more shiny gold. So yeah, so this is my cover. And then like I said, I'm going to do the back cover just the same. It won't have the image, it'll just be the fabric. And I think that will be, oh my gosh, I love it. I've actually watched a couple people lately, you guys, that add and decorate add stuff even more than I do. I was surprised. On the inside of their journals. It's like, wow. But they're also having to do, like for December Daily, 2 volumes. I personally don't want 2 volumes if I can get away with it. But that's also why I'm this time using the giant rings. Well, and then I'm going to have to find the word remember. I think the with love is just fine, but I think remember with love. I can't even tell you how excited I am to make this journal. The other day I was thinking that I did the antique Bible verse cards, and is it time for part 2 to have the second one? Let me know. Are you ready for another set of those? Because I was looking for stuff for the Patreon, the December daily, not December daily like Christmas, but just I'm giving them a digital every day. And so when I was looking for things to use in that, I was like, oh, is it time for another one of these? Okay. Wow, I love this. I love it. So this is my cover. This is my day 1 of the 12 days of 12 days of building a junk journal. 12 days to build a junk journal. The challenge is doing it in the order that it is, because it's probably, last month was an easy challenge. This month, really, except for the fact that you have to do it in the order that I told you to, that's probably the hardest part. So day 1, you are gathering your items. You're choosing a size, choosing a theme, gathering your items, and making your cover. Day 1. And so that's what we've done for day 1. And then just to save time, I don't have the back of this done, but I will. You'll see it. I'll have it done for tomorrow's video. And I'm grabbing my rings. Oh, got 2 big ones. Got 3 big ones. Okay, so these will go through this. Actually, like this. Oh. I love this. So we went around the outside with the gold pen. I have used ribbon. That's the only thing on my list of things that I needed to use that I've used. But that's okay. I have a cover. Get to use anything in your stash, and you can purchase things this month. Sometimes we do a no-buy where you're not supposed to purchase anything. But this time we are you can buy. Those are some beads from that. Okay, so there we go. There's my cover. I have chosen to do, the inside pages are 8.5 by 11. And so tomorrow we will be back, and day 2, let's see what we have to do for day 2. Day 2. Choose pages, fancy folds and gluing, pockets, flips, double tucks, and bind your journal. Excuse me. And we need to end up with 60 pages. So for me, that's going to be 30 pages that I'm going to need to have ready. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be getting those in order tomorrow, having at least 30 pages because I need 60 page sides left. So if you're using your pages like this and gonna fold them, you need 15. Okay, large and small, 15. But because I'm going this way and my paper is 2-sided, then I need 30. With this, your page is 1, 2, 3, 4-sided. Okay, you need 15. So, which is the same that I'm doing with my December daily. It's kind of a bummer because I was really hoping to do my December daily as this project, but I did not make my cover first. I have all my stuff. I even went through and I did my pages, and then I went, oh my gosh, I didn't. I did my pages using the stuff that we need. Okay, so this is a paper pad that I have, and then this I put copy paper on the back of it. Here I used coffee dyed paper on one side and the paper on the other. This is tissue paper. It is the stuff that you put in like a hot dog basket from Dollar Tree. This one it has a Dear Julie Julie image, and then I used a napkin and Dear Julie Julie image, coffee dyed paper, and the copy paper. So I'll be doing the same kind of idea on some of my pages in there. So this one had a coffee dyed with a flip. Oh my gosh, I love this. So there will be this in there. So this is napkin. And this is napkin and coffee dyed paper with washi around the outside. And then this, I do have this in 8.5 by 11. And even though it says Christmas on it, I am going to use that. And then this one has some polka dot here. Oh, that's right. I put it on as a pocket. And then I had this piece left, and so I flipped it over instead of cutting it off and having a scrap. Same thing here. Went across and over. Okay. Here, the other Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus. That's in the Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus digital kit. I collect Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus sets. So this one has that. So I do still have some flips. Some of them can end up like this and be a pocket on the bottom. So there, she's digital. This whole page is a digital. And then I used a strip of the tissue and some washi on there. The digital here and the tissue and washi here. Digital, and we have a pocket, and I used a scrap from this so that you don't it wasn't just white. I was covering the white. Okay, so this one flips up and I have music. And you guys, this is, somebody wrote this song here. It's in pencil. So there's that. And then for my last page, I have Happy New Year. There's a pocket, coffee dyed paper, and this is the flip. And then on this side, I did, this is a tuck. It's masterboard with a tuck. And then these are plain. I can still do stuff with those. Okay? So that's probably about when I went, oh, wait a minute. I didn't do my cover. So, yeah. So that meant that I'm doing December Daily, and I am going to be doing the lovely Cardinal. And I think it's going to be amazing. Just amazing. Do I want to add some lace on the side? This is going to be interesting because I'm going to keep wanting to add and add and add, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to work with. So I have some of the poinsettias cut out. I might want to do that. We'll see. We'll see. But there's my cover. And it's still drying. But you can see wherever the fingernail polish is, it like seals it. And it gives, it's shiny. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, our December 12 Days to Build a Junk Journal Challenge has begun here at my desk. And I'm really looking forward to making a journal in 12 days. I will be incorporating the Friday freebie into this journal. I want to try and make this 12 days direct, 12 days, but the weekend I'll do something else. Saturday and Sunday we'll have something else. So we will do, I will be utilizing Monday through Fridays on this, and then Saturday and Sunday I'll have something else. Remember, I do want to make a little journal out of this over here. I need to make my list journal so I have it ready. And oh yeah, have you picked your word for 2023 yet? So we'll be discussing that later this week. And boy, it's crazy busy. I'm excited. The Christmas decorations are all brought in. The nativity set for our big nativity set that goes in the living room is it's set up. I just have to add the lights. And I just ordered a heater that is supposed to be able to heat a room in like 3 minutes. I'm thinking if it works and I can put it like right outside this hallway and it can maybe heat my craft room. I don't want to put it in my craft room because that would be like a crazy fire danger, I think. But anyway, because our heater is just not, it's working so hard because the house is bigger than its capacity. So, and I'm on the opposite end of the house from the wood burning stove. Or I would just do that. Oh my gosh. I love this, you guys. I love it. I love it. What do you think? What do you think? And, yeah, so I'm going to find myself a remember. I think I might want it in like black, maybe, or red. I don't know. We'll see. Find something to celebrate every day. Check out the Dear Julie Etsy shop. The digitals are still on sale through the 7th. So one more day of 50% off all the digitals. And that's the last time that the whole entire digital shop will be on sale. We'll be going back to when a new digital comes out, it and its companions will be on sale, but not everything. So if there's something there that you know that you want, December 7th is the last day for 50% off all the digitals in the shop. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.